Beautiful people, how are you doing today? My name is Christy. If you're new to my channel, you're most welcome, and to my returning subscribers, you're also welcome. Thanks for all the love and support I've been getting on this channel. I'm so grateful. Please, today I want you to stay with me and watch this video to the end. I'm about to show you how to make easy stew and okra soup. I want you to cook with me today. Like I've said earlier on, I'll be making stew and okra soup, but this video contains the okra soup. I'll be starting with the goat meat, which I've boiled and it was in the freezer before, then I brought it out. I'll also be using blended crayfish, smoked fish, palm oil, and the stock which I've used to boil the goat meat. I'll be using spinach and of course the okra. I'll also be using squash bonnet and some onions. I always prefer to use fresh pepper to make okra soup. There are different recipes or ways that people make okra soup, but this one is just a simple one. And some people like their okra being chopped with knife, and some people will blend their okra very smooth with blender. But on this video, I chopped mine, as you can see. So after this, I'm going to blend the squash bonnet and onions, which I will use to cook, to start the cooking. The pot is washed and is clean. Just ensure the pot is dry, that there's no water. I used 2 spoons of palm oil, but that's up to you how much you want. And I'll leave this to heat up for a while before I put the blended squash bonnet and onions. I've added the squash bonnet and onions and I fry for at least about 2 minutes. Then I'll add the fish. I'll stir. I add the blended crayfish. As you add, make sure you stir. I also added very little salt. Remember, I've got the stock which I used to cook the goat meat. It has salt and Maggi, so that's why I'm careful. And I added Maggi as well. You have to leave this to fry for at least another 3 to 5 minutes. Just keep stirring it while it's frying. There are different recipes on how to make okra soup. I have like 3. This is just the adult one. That's if you like your okra very crunchy. Next, I'll be adding the goat meat and I'll stir. If you do not have any water, which is the water you've used to boil the beef or the goat meat, which is called omiero in Yoruba, you can just use normal water. But because I'll be using the goat meat water. That's what's going inside there. And I will leave this to cook for at least another 5 minutes. Also added a little bit of tap water so it won't be too thick. You know how you like your okra thick. I like mine very thick, but if you don't want it too thick, then you have to add more water. I'm going to get the okra ready and the spinach which I'll be using to make this soup. You'll check and make sure you taste that there's enough salt and Maggi, because once you've added the okra or the spinach, there's no point to put salt or Maggi anymore. Like I said, you want it really crunchy. I've just tasted it and everything is perfect. If you know you think the water is not enough, at this point you can add more water, which I'm going to add some water because I think the water is a bit too small. Then when I do that, I'll just leave it to cook for at least, let's say, another 3 minutes again. And after it's cooked for 3 minutes, then I'll add the last bit, which is the okra and the spinach. Some people will put the leaf first before the okra, but the reason why I'm putting the okra and the leaf together is just because I don't want them too soft. So now I'll be adding the okra, and after adding the okra, I'll also add the leaf immediately. And you have to stir, ensure it's well stirred, like mix the okra with the leaf. I'll be cooking the okra soup for at least another 5 minutes. Keep stirring while the okra is cooking. Okra soup can be eaten with any swallow of your choice. It could be eba, it could be amala, or it could be gari, or it could be pounded yam. But today I've got gari, which is eba, to eat my okra soup today. Thank you once again for taking that time to watch today's video. Please, if you're new to my channel and if you've not yet subscribed, don't forget to support your girl. Click on the subscription button and don't forget to like this video and share this video. And after cooking the okra for about 5 minutes, the okra soup is ready. It's so delicious, as you can see. Please, if you have not yet tried this recipe, don't forget to try this recipe. It's really nice, it's yummy, you won't regret it. Thank you for all my new